The 2021 Formula 1 engine for Ferrari has been performing extremely well. Let's get started. An extraordinary turn of events this season has seen Ferrari slide from being comfortably the second best manufacturer in Formula 1 last year to fighting it out with AlphaTauri for P6 in 2020. But with Ferrari having announced a brand new power unit for 2021 to try and stop the rot, team principal Mattia Binotto said the early signs coming from the dyno at Maranello were looking good. A lack of horsepower has been one of the main hindrances for Ferrari this year, leading to the team scoring just 103 points in the first 13 races of the season, having taken 326 in the same period last year. While there's also been a knock-on effect for Ferrari's customer teams Haas and Alfa Romeo, who as of Imola race had scored just 11 points between them in 2020. But having announced that the team would try to fix the problem by investing in an entirely new engine for 2021, Binotto said the unit was showing very promising performance in testing so far. From 2021, teams will be limited in the amount of power unit testing they can carry out on the dynos in their factories. But Binotto added that because of these restrictions, it was up to Ferrari to be creative in how they use their dyno time. Despite Ferrari's 2020 struggles, the team have seen an upturn in form of late, with a series of upgrades having helped Charles Leclerc to finish in the top 8 for the past 5 races, including the Monegasque's most recent taking P5 at Imola. The DRS system has been in use since 2011. It was hoped that with many changes to the rules in 2022, the DRS could also be abolished, but at McLaren, they do not expect the opening rear wing to disappear so quickly. With the new rules coming into force from 2022, Formula 1 cars will be designed to make overtaking a lot easier. At the moment, drivers often complain that this is very difficult because they are quickly bothered by the dirty air coming from the car in front of them. That dirty air makes it more difficult to follow the car in front through the corners. Despite all the new rules set to enter the sport in 2022, James Key, McLaren's technical director, does not think we will be saying goodbye to the DRS in 2022. According to Key, the success of the new rules will also have to do with how the circuits are designed. Formula 1 cars travel so fast on a circuit that they can only take advantage of the difference in performance to overtake in a few places on the track. Braking is the most important of these. That's where the DRS will help. If you look at a circuit like Spa for example, there are several places where you can overtake. That also applies to Bahrain. But what the new rules want to achieve is that it will be possible to race closer together on difficult circuits such as Silverstone or Suzuka. Then you can really race instead of having to wait until you're on a straight track. But the DRS will still be a kind of guarantee that you can actually overtake someone. A number of prominent Formula 1 figures hope the new Grand Prix in Saudi Arabia can have a positive impact amid criticism from Amnesty International about the race. F1 announced on Thursday that the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix would be joining the calendar from 2021 as part of a long-term partnership with the nation. A nighttime street race will be held in Jeddah next year ahead of a planned switch to a newly built circuit in Qiddiya in 2023. But the announcement drew criticism from Amnesty International, which says staging the Grand Prix would be part of ongoing efforts to sport-wash the country's abysmal human rights record. F1 would be the latest major sporting series to hold an event in Saudi Arabia in recent years, following the likes of Formula E, football, boxing, and tennis. Mercedes F1 team principal Toto Wolff said he thought sport should unite and help to get us to a better place. As for his thoughts on the race in Saudi Arabia and if it was a form of sports washing, F1 world champion Lewis Hamilton said he didn't know enough about the human rights issue that's happening in Saudi Arabia. Red Bull chief Christian Horner said the teams could not dictate where F1 decided to hold its races, but trusted that any decisions taken by F1 on host nations were done so with all considerations in mind. Anyways, now it's time for meme of the day, and here it is. And that's been it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. Apart from that, I hope you're an awesome day, and bye bye.